Hey, Steve Zook, welcome back to Poke Shoe Channel and the Guitar Ladder System. I'm playing made in Korea JZ2 L5 size archtop. You can find a good one of these. They punch way above their price. Kind of has that kind of L5 sound with a little bit more open. This one has an upgraded EMG pickup. I do not have the pick guard. I think it looks bitchin' without it. Super highly quilted back. I've got a great setup on this. I kind of dialed it in. Comes with a hard case. I'm asking $7.99. It's worth every penny. This is a lot of guitar. But yeah, the whole thing is, it's like I've said before, I know I'm probably saying that's blue in the face. It's a chordal improvisation. It's inputting the color of tension and resolution and the different 10 systems of improvisation. They're all included in my 100 studies, not in a theoretical way where I talk about it for half an hour to confuse you, but you experience it. So like if you play this, you're automatically experiencing smooth voice leading and experiencing, the minor 7 to the major 7 flat 5 color, etc. We don't need to define and everything, and we don't need to put everything into a cute little category. It actually slows down. People like Wes Montgomery, Joe Pass, even Pat Martino did a ton of being self-taught. So it's really important. But just for a little tidbit for today, major 9/6 chord. We'll add the 7 on the top to 13. To 13, another form. Major 13 flat 5. Maybe I'll go somewhere else. It's all about the chordal improvisation, folks. So you always want to be, if you play one chord, you should be able to, come up with 3 or 4 or 5 other chords that kind of go together in that chordal family. So it has a nice. And when you find even something simple here, like major 9/6 with a 7 on top to dominant 13, maybe then try it with major 13. Do you see a little different color there? Now, there's a dominant 13. Major 9/6 is up with a 7 on top. Major 13. Non-root 13. By the way, the other day I was showing a flat 5 sub I did, and I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wasn't trying to go from like a perfect fifth. I was going to here to the flat 5. So like modern. But I think I forgot to say flat 5. I just said 5, but I wasn't trying to do a perfect fifth. I was trying to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the flat. So it's a flat 5. So I was going from G to C sharp, which is nice modern sound. Right. Anyway, you can hear that kind of more modern sound. Always be resolving. Like I said before, I love this. I love the harmonic minor to the 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 to 13, 13 flat 9, major 7, major 9/6. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah, these are really nice guitars. Now that's just a diminished arpeggio. 1 flat 3 flat 5 double flat 7. But then I come to the diminished half step, whole step, half half-step, whole-step scale. Here's a great sequence, by the way, in that, and I've showed that before. I like to come down. So that's just using that diminished arpeggio to the half-step, whole-step scale, but then I kind of chromatize in the second string, throw in a little augmented seventh splash, kind of like that Martino feel and sound. And you can work that. It's kind of a neat little lick. But anyway, you always want to, and that's what's so great about the guitar ladder system. You get 100 different studies, chord chart, and video for each. I don't send it all at once. It's not effective that way. But you always want to be improvised. Always be improvising. Minor thirds, 4 chords. Have 4 chords. Have that modern. Anyway, so anytime you play a chord, do 3 or 4 more chords after that. And that's what's so powerful about the guitar ladder system. You're going to learn about, there's a lot more than just diatonic harmony. And things get interesting when you break rules and don't let your thoughts be dominated by rules. Because I think it was Miles Davis said, learn as much as you can and forget all that shit and just play, It's a good point. But the more you can do, like here, major 7 to 13 flat 9 to major 7, right? The more you can learn to resolve chords and get to know the tension and resolution created by different chords, the more your ear is going to grow. I've showed this before, that bi-chord, it's a major 9 and a minor 7 at the same time, to major 13 flat 5. Gets you some contrary motion. Isn't that nice? Maybe embellish there with a little bit of common tones. You always want to, I sit down every day and just play one chord. That's kind of a little bit of a polychord that I did. Anyway, the most important thing is that you improvise every day and keep exploring, tension and resolution, chordally speaking. I'm not saying single notes aren't important. I've got my famous waterfall lip. But anyway, the most important thing is that's like even in study 1, you have a nice, and then you come in with the. So you always want to be resolving. That's a nice one right there. Minor 9, 7 sharp 5. Minor 9, 7 sharp 5. Major 9, major 13 flat 5. Dominant 13. Major 13 flat 5. Anyway, it sure is a nice guitar. Like I said, you don't need to spend 8, 10, 12 grand on a high-end L5. I think there's some collectability issues there, but I think guitars are going for way more than they should be. Even if you're rich, why would you want to spend 12 grand, 20 grand when you don't need to? You know what I mean? I don't know. But this is a beautiful sounding guitar. musical. This is a live guitar. I'm not real warmed up. As usual. So that's the 1 flat 3 flat 5 double flat 7. The diminished chord. The diminished chord is a high tension chord. It wants to, wants to move around, It wants to resolve. So it's interesting. But yeah, I got this guitar. I had dialed it in really nice. It's got a really nice setup, and it sounds beautiful. But anyway, so the idea for today, one of them, right, was major 9/6, 7 on top, 13, dominant 13 with a flat 7. The other form of 13 flat. Anyway, this is a really nice guitar. I've got the back pickup really low, but that brings out a little bit more tone in the front pickup, So partials. Yeah, partials like this. I'm going slow on purpose. Kind of sounds nice to go from partials to full chords, with like 4 or 5 voices to the chord. Anyway, I gotta go get a drink of water. Take care. Bye-bye.